Hi, I am Banshee, your friendly neighborhood sleep paralysis demon, and today we are... Hi cat. Today we are making a total renovation of my house. Oh my god, stop asking me to promote. Bullshit, I don't want. Delete. Lol, bye. 50 seconds live, and now we already had one boat. Oh, amazing. Okay, so I planned just to renovate this one corridor because it's empty, but I decided, fuck it, we ball, and we will be renovating everything. So let's start with a tour. So when you come to my house, the first thing is like this small little corridor where you can check all your bearings before walking out. A place to put your shoes on, your backpack, gloves, and mirror to check yourself. Then we have like the main corridor, the patio. So here it is, the very naturey, as I am a night elf. Then we had a corridor with trophies, but it got moved. So let's check out my druid's garden. So we have a place to work on our seeds, where we can plant flowers, a small place with, statues, a bit of water, shroomies, and then we have this big granite dome where you can have a picnic, maybe with a blanket. We have a manticore and griffon here, and a bit of a hot tub, ? Then we have my guest quarters. So if someone would like to spend a night, I have 3 guest bedrooms. There is a bedroom for Erten. There is a bedroom for Pandaren. Must admit, the bookcase is pretty empty. And then we have a bedroom for Kultiran, or just honestly anyone. And now we are entering my quarters. So this is like my study where I can work on maps, I guess. There is a little itty bitty window where we can look at the stars or observe nature. Then there is my collection of magical books and random bullshit TM, and of course cozy fireplace. This is bedroom. I am not really in love with it because for some reason I decided, this circular bed, it's the one. But I am really not a fan of how this one room looks in particular. And of course, in close proximity, we have small, cute bathroom, of course, with a bathtub. Then we have another study / storage room, ? There is a little place for reading books, to leave your belongings, and then of course the dark portal, because everyone has dark portal in their home. And when you go through it, there is my rogue headquarters. So basically here is everything that he robbed: his sleeping place with his beloved poisons, a bit of fell stuff, and also the vial from Icecrown Citadel. Don't look at here, there is nothing going on, absolutely nothing going on. And I think I definitely will be remaking this room because I love the idea of secret room, and everyone has secret rooms after like this bookcase door. But I think I will stick with the idea of my secret rogue room after the dark portal. So now we are back to the nature corridor, and oh my god, Blizzard fixed floors. Wow. So here we have open kitchen. Here we are playing D&D. Right now the party is facing a T-Rex Gojira. The party is facing Gojira. The DM chair, of course, with... Well, I thought I put a... Yeah, there is a goblet of wine here because, you know, they need to be prepared for our shenanigans. A bit of books for the D&D. Something just to be put here, and I love this totem. This totem is like the best thing ever. More kitchen, the place to make coffee, snacks, of course the wine barrels, and the back of the kitchen with a lot of already prepared food, the spices, dumplings, stuff like that. And then we are going upstairs. We have banners everywhere on the stairs. Here is a little small gurgle habitat. I think this is literally my favorite thing that I ever built. And here we have a little raptor riding a canoe. Just a little indoor waterfall. As I said, everywhere are banners from the Legion. Here we have small room where we do drugs. I honestly didn't know what to put here, so I put a lot of vaguely silver moonish stuff and shisha. So yeah, drug room. And I didn't know what to do with like a lot of free space upstairs, so I decided to build a boiler room. So here is just like vague pumping, vague something, electrical, some blueprints, some scrap. Who knows? We need water in this house. And here is another one of my favorite rooms. So this is just a simple corridor, but we have a river here. Yes, indoor river. It all started with this part where I just put greenery and called it a day. And then I decided, no, I want to have a river in my house. And here we are coming to not so dawn part of my house. But let's start with the good. So we have my druid's room. This is basically harnir everything put together in a closet and another closet. So basically two closets are making the small room. Here is the corridor with my paintings and big sunlit painting room. I don't know if I like it, honestly. Like, I saw people building the bathhouse from Spirited Away or stuff like that in the open rooms. And this is just like a lot of nature, fountain, altar, egg, because why not, and outdoors / under tent blacksmith place. So I am really not sure about this one. And of course, the new trophy room. You didn't live long, trophy room, but I kinda enjoy you. So this I built on our last stream, where I decided to move all that stuff from the downstairs to here. And I enjoy the concept, but I think I could do it better. Also, this room is really awkward, because here lives my Dractyr. My Dractyr mage, just a lot of Dractyry / Silver Moony stuff. So basically this is all of my home. Building it took me probably like 30 hours, but I want to scrap it, not because I don't like it, but because I think I can do better. And since I started when the housing was introduced, the rooms are extremely randomly placed. So this is a bit with like private quarters, but there also is a garden, and here are guest quarters. So basically I would like to figure out how to make the house more cohesive, and then maybe think about more theme for it, because I would like it to in general be cozy and cool, maybe with few like edgy rooms. So I definitely think that I will be staying with like naturey, gardeny, elfy stuff for the entrance, and then somewhere in the back I will position one or two gardens instead of making just like random splotches of earth. So okay, the big step. Now it's time to delete everything. I hope I won't regret it. It took me a lot of time to make it. Okay, bye trophy room. Why are you so slow? Bye day cycle room. Bye art gallery, that was really small. Bye corridor, you cannot remove the room. Okay, bye my druid room. Bye weird corridor. Bye my beautiful river. Bye stairs with the amazing Murloc display. It hurts. Bye my rogue's room. Bye cute little bedroom. Bye my bedroom. Bye weird study. Bye my main study. Bye guest quarters. Bye garden. Bye weird closet so I could put the garden here. Bye another closet because I don't know why you are here. And bye cross-shaped room that was a trophy room one day. And of course, bye entrance. I don't know how I feel about that. I spent so much time decorating the previous one. But it's done. Okay, so right now I need to figure out how to put the layout of it. So I definitely think we will be starting with like a lot of space entrance. How much room budget I have? 95, so this is max for the moment. Let's start with big. Okay, maybe this one is a bit too big, but from the other hand, if on both these sides I would put a river with a bridges here and here, it could be cute, but at the center might be a bit too much to decorate it with a theme. Let's check how the octagonal room looks. Okay, I like it a bit better because then the rivers can come. Yes, the rivers can come from up here down to here and cross right there with like the middle with the panda and dragon decor. So there could be, yes, there will be some kind of like island with a rivers crossing from both sides, and then we would have like 3 points to develop it further. Yes. Okay, so that's the plan for the entrance. So this took us 16 budget. Let's go further. Where should be the personal quarters, and where should be guest quarters, and where should be kitchen, or kitchen should be in personal quarters? Let's think about that. So I think when you are walking into a home, you will be naturally ushered like around the islands. So I guess the personal quarters should start here because it would be the farthest away and most likely people won't be focused on going there. So let's go with a small hallway. Let's already think about what could be put here. How the small hallway looks compared to tiny square room. Maybe that would be better. Just a tiny room, a tiny corridor that will be ushering us to like personal quarters. We could even put like some kind of sign with like don't go there. Of course we cannot do that because Blizzard haven't given us anything that we can write on. But that's a nice start. And with a personal quarter, I think we should start with some kind of like living space / study. And of course, I am thinking about cross-shaped room because we can use one of the wings to simply block it and make it like a big window or just put a lot of greenery there. So that's one idea. But also it could be another octagonal room, a bit smaller though than the big one, but it is still quite large. So I think I will stick, or maybe with T-shaped room. No, that's too small. Watch me putting this here being exactly the same size. Okay, so I think this could be like living space, something. Like this will be entrance. We could put like couches somewhere there, but also I would like to have a bathroom and bedroom. Choices. Okay, I'm not sure about this one. Maybe just a simple square room. Let's try small one. Okay, I think that's not a bad. Let's check it from the entrance. So this would be like living space. Like we can have couches here. We can have a fireplace, like a small study, and then we can branch into a bathroom and a bedroom. So bathroom will be small closet because I think that small bathrooms are extremely cute in WoW. We can just put like bathtub, some amenities here and one bench, and that's okay. And then bedroom. In general, I feel like decorating small rooms in WoW is easier because there is not much clutter that they are giving us. So let's check out how tiny is tiny room. It's just like 2 closets, but I like it. Like there is not much to fumble. Bedrooms doesn't need to be extremely large. So let's go with that. So that would be like our private quarters. And now the question is, if my rogue's room, the one that will be hidden under the dark portal, should be here, or if it should be somewhere else that is kinda like, oh, nobody would expect that behind the dark portal there is a psycho living. Ooh, so spooky. But if this is a study, let's imagine it, but I don't have imagination, so let's just narrate through it and hopefully it will somehow fall into right places in my head. So we are coming from the entrance. There is like small corridor that is like space between. And then we are coming to study / my living quarters. So what I would like to be there. Definitely like fireplace with couches. So knowing that this place will be taken by the dark portal, I could put fireplace maybe here and so some couches around here. Or not. I don't know. Let's build the rest of the layout and then we will check out where to put our rogue. So now let's venture into like guest quarters and stuff like that. So I think guest quarters would be good on the right side. We can even funnel them very nicely with like decoration. I don't think we would need a hallway. Just let's start with square room. So if we are talking about guests, of course the first thing I have in mind is like big open kitchen. So I think we will kinda recreate my previous kitchen plan with like big open kitchen, but then instead of D&D table we will have like big hangout with couches and stuff like that. Maybe even we could use like this Pandaren set that has like cauldron or whatever it's called, and then we could put a separate smaller room for D&D, because I would really enjoy having D&D room in real life, so I am putting it into WoW, but it was a bit too small, so yeah, I think this will be plenty enough for a big table and a lot of chairs for a D&D room. Okay, so we would have a kitchen, and now let's think if, or rather where to put a corridor to the guest quarters, because I would like to have at least like 1 or 2 guest bedrooms, and I think that this time maybe we will use T-shaped room instead of cross-shaped room. So basically what I will do with that, I will block out the sides, and the sides will make like approximately small closets, and then I can decorate them to make sure that the guest rooms are on par with my vision, or something. So this could be a guest room. But then we need to really think if we want any other amenities for the guests, because this wall I would like to have it clear so I can build like full-on kitchen without wondering where are the door, if I should like move the door, if I should make another corridor that would lead to the kitchen. Yum, 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 yum. I would think that it would be enough. So then, unless we would like to put like D&D room outside, maybe build a castle around it, but it would be extremely tedious with the stuff that we got. So maybe not. Maybe not yet. Maybe let's leave it like that for now. And here, I think just put like vaguely homey things. Maybe we could do a loop-de-loop, like put a rogue room here, connect it, and then from the other side connect it to the other part of house. I am unsure yet. So what else I would like to have? Definitely I would like to have a trophy room, and from what I discovered, I definitely need something more than just a corridor. Do I want to also make a room for my druid? Maybe. Or maybe here we could put maybe a T-shaped room. move it like that. Here we would put the dark portal because or even here we could put a dark portal because dark portal. Here would be my rogue quarters, and here we could put a small druid room. I mean, it's tiny, but it could be cozy, and also when the garden will be in, the druid would have garden, or we can even here add a closet, and with a specific door set, it will be kinda invisible. We can even put another closet here, so it will be bigger. So there will be like cozy place. Another part of like my study, something, I don't know, welcoming my alts here. And here, a rogue room. Of course, here we would block it out, so my bedroom is not... So my bedroom basically doesn't have door to my rogue room. But I think this kinda makes sense. And why rogue room is so big? Well, basically he is telling stuff left and right, so there will be a lot of stuff to put here. Okay, I think this makes sense, at least in my mind. Can I maybe label the... No, of course Blizzard wouldn't let me label the rooms. Because why? I don't think I want to have 2 stories. I think I want the whole house to be on the same level. But I like it. We have like personal space for me, for my art. We have a kitchen. There will be like a table with couches. And here will be D&D room. And guest rooms, though I am thinking if actually small guest rooms are the way to go. Maybe it should be like, I don't know, I am thinking let's leave it for now like that. I think let's trust our instincts, and then we need to build a bit here, so this way we could connect the outdoors room indoor, and we can make a garden. Unless we could just connect druid room here, but from this room we cannot connect anything to it, so it needs to be a bit separated. Okay. So let's think. Maybe here should be like a corridor that would also have a lot of art. Like, you know, a gallery wall. Also, I have like shit ton of banners from the Legion. Thinking. And then it would grow into a trophy room. And now let's think about the layout of trophy room, because I think the octagonal rooms are absolutely the most fun. But would it make sense? Because there is like a lot of weapon racks, so it could kinda touch each other. But from the other hand, there could be once again be a centerpiece, like a Horadric cube, like a cage with murlocs, and maybe cage with something else funny, like a raptor or something like that. Maybe like a Gojira case. That would be fun. And everything else can be like grouped with like maybe tables near the walls, and on the tables we would put like random stuff, so like some kind of voidy thingies and stuff from Zandalar. Why not? I am talking myself into it. So we have a trophy room. And what other rooms I would like to have in the WoW house? I would definitely like to have like evening cycle room because I would like to have a garden. But I am thinking something else. Like in the previous house we have corridor that was very greeny, which we have right here with like rivers. Then there was weird study. We don't need weird study. We will have like our study here and here because these rooms will be connected. So we will have a study. We have bedroom, we have bathroom, we have big room for all the stuff that our rogue stole. We have cozy druid room, a kitchen with the living room. Then the T-shaped room is technically for guests, but let's think about it. And then D&D room. So I think we are kind of touching all of the bases, but still, the garden. I think it would be the best to have a bit of a space before the garden. And then not daylight room, but evening. It's a lot of space, so basically you would need to walk a bit to get to the garden. And I am thinking if my druid would be happy that they have to go like view, 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 view. Oh my god, I am at the entrance. View, 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 view. Here's my garden. I don't have a better idea, honestly. Like, I could put it somewhere near like rogue room, but that doesn't make much sense to me. I could probably destroy this room, elongate the bathroom, and no, connecting bathroom to the garden doesn't make sense. So I think we will stick to this at least for now. And I am also thinking if there should be some kind of silver moon room, because I have a lot of trophies from doing hunts. So knowing that this is kind of like museum trophy room, maybe let's just put another small room like this that will be silver moon themed, and there could be like more exhibits, however to call them. And do we need anything else? I think that for now all of our bases are covered. Oh my god. Oh, and my entrance was left untouched. But I think, like, with the spirit of I am redoing my whole house, I think we need to get rid of everything. So we have a clean new space. And how big it is in person. So here will be, oh my god, I am already lost. So here is the entrance. There we will put like a small island with rivers. Then we are going into a trophy room. Quite big, that's good. There to the silver moon room. And the garden. And of course I am night elf, so it will be a night garden. We are back at the entrance, so then let's go to the personal quarters. And I think that maybe this room could be a bit bigger, because it should be like my living quarters and study. But the bigger it is, the harder it is to make it cozy. So let's not overthink it. There will be bathroom and bedroom. Maybe we won't even put like doors here, just the curtains. We will see. And druid room. Okay, the space is actually really nice because I can like make grass in some parts of it. So let's say that this part will be grassy and this part will be grassy, and here we will just have some planks so they can sleep in like a regular room and not in the nature, although I think my druid would like it. A big room for my rogue, yeah, that checks out, so I can put everything that he stole here. Worst case scenario, we will just make it a bit smaller if it will be too hard to make it full. Hey Isma, how are your thingies? Because you said feeling better. Yeah, actually it's a bit better. So basically we had a big crash of weather and, well, doing good. I'm waiting for bus. Oh, nice. I hope your ride will be cool. I decided that it is the time to renovate my whole WoW house because it was cool, but I don't know. I am craving a challenge. So right now I prepare plan for it. It doesn't have upstairs, so we have only one story thingy with personal quarters, with big kitchen and place for D&D, and like the trophy room will be a bit bigger. We got a lot of work, yes, but this is like my favorite part of decorating. Maybe not really. My favorite part is when you start decorating and after some time things just like start falling into place. They are just making sense, they are looking good. Okay, so now let's go with changing the look of every room. I think we are sticking with the Belamed Dark because I feel that it is cozy. Basically, I like it. The thing that I don't like it is that if you choose white entrance and you stuck with the folk, because only folk one is where can I change it? Is it here? Yes. Only the folk one is just a rectangle. Like this one. The other ones, I mean, this is generic, so yeah. Oh, maybe the ragged one. It kinda looks similar. Yeah, I mean, Silver Moon is definitely out of the question. But I can live with that one. There could be like some vines hanging down, so it could be better. And the vaulted ceiling, so it looks like there is more space. Hardwood. And here I won't be mad at the door because it will look okay in the long run. I think we will see. Everything can be changed. And once again, a vaulted ceiling, so we feel like, ooh, there is so much space. And this one will be a doozy because we're going with Silver Moon team. Dun, 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 dun. Medium, light, or dark. I think the dark one is looking the best, but the other ceiling. Oh damn, how does it look vaulted? Yes, that's nice. This needs to be changed. The doors needs to be changed to look better somehow. What if... No, okay, that's a wall material, not wall style. Maybe I could put it like this, change it from this side. We would put a lot of stuff on the other side that would make it a bit more cohesive, and here simply we would have all the stuff that is not looking good with the rest of the house. Once again, floor, the sides. Okay, why didn't you change, huh? Why you decided to stay like this? And I think if we change here to here, yes. Okay, so one part of the house, you need to play a house renovation game. Like, honestly, I have House Flipper and I sunk into it not that much hours, so maybe I should get back to it. Why not? I quite enjoy, I mean, as you can see, I quite enjoy decorating stuff, so maybe I should reinstall it. Although, like, I had mighty need to play like Power Washing Simulator recently. I don't know why, but it was calling for me. Here we will have small doors because there will be bathroom. I'm not sure yet if it will be in the same colors as everything else, but let's think about it once we will be decorating it. Okay, ceilings. I forgot about ceilings here. So let's go with that. Here is the vaulted one. Power wash is fun. Yeah, especially I think the DLCs look cool. I saw that they had like one from the SpongeBob. I was never a big SpongeBob fan, but I could do for some cleaning or of like cute plasticky stuff. It looks really fun. I need to go. Save me from work, please. I'm glad you're feeling better. Have an amazing stream. Thank you. I hope your work will be not so taxing and you will have wonderful day and nobody will make you mad. Take care of yourself. Thank you for dropping by to check out on me. Okay, so now the ceilings are a bit more cohesive. And we can go back to changing the walls. Hardwood. Not hardwood, but softwood. And the ceiling. And let's go. And just a few more rooms. We will need to change the doors here, but let's start with the rest and do it at the end, because when you change the when you change the walls, it affects the doors. So let's start with setting everything else and then setting the floors. Okay. And now the doors. So what we have chosen previously. Oh no, this is wall style. Let's rugged medium or rugged dark. I think rugged dark is better. No, not silver moon. So this will be druid room. And this is rogue room. Hardwood. Softwood. And the doors, I think the doors will be standard, but okay, let's leave it for now. Like, we will be walking in here from the dark portal, so let's see. So okay, all rooms are colored. So now let the fun begin. We are starting with the entrance. And let me take a quick break for a little sip. I will make myself a tea. Remember to hydrate. I'll be back in a moment. Hello, I am back and we are coming back to decorating. So definitely we are starting with the Pandaren Island dragon thingy in the center. Where is it? We will see. It's not a functional one, I think. Maybe it will be in nature. I mean, it's quite naturey, but it's not here. Ground cover, bushes, small flowers, large flowers. Nope. So it probably will be in large structures. We have a fountain. And the dark portal. And the big silver moon sculptures. Where are you, dragon thingy? Let's filter it through culture. Uncheck all and then check Pandaren, and it should be a bit easier to find. Yes, this thingy. Definitely we are starting with it. Position it right in the center. Maybe we can make it a bit bigger. Are you touching the ceiling? Yeah, so let's make sure that it's not clipping through the ceiling. Like this, something like this. And here we will have a river going in the X shape, because I think that making a river that would be a circle would be a bit harder, and I think it would be, maybe not, it wouldn't be harder, but it would be harder to make it look really good. So let's start blocking out the river. Let's check all cultures, and we will be using our friendly circle rocks. Because circle rocks are the base of every build, basically. Would it be good to be the widest? Probably. Let's flip it to 0 degrees. Put it down a bit. And one part is done. The another rack. I will probably need to buy more dice in the process. 0%. A bit lower. And another one. Not 1 degree, 0 degree. Come on. Oh, yes. Nice. The spaces between the racks, I will fill them with some nature, with some foliage. So let's not worry about this right now. Right now we are just blocking it. So we know how the rivers will go. Ooh. Okay, so this will need to be a bit higher because I want the water effect. Beep. 0 degrees. Beep. Reposition it. Beep. Move it a bit. Is it? I mean, it will be fixed with time. Let's not worry about the details right now. Let's just start to block it in. I cannot wait until someone from my guild will just walk into the house and be like, "What have you done?" I will be like, "Yeah, I don't know. I was experimenting. Welcome to my new house." We have this quest this week to have a hangout with people, so maybe I will just invite them to my house and be like, surprise, the renovations, have fun, no more cool house for you. We have another great house in our cozy neighborhood. Unfortunately, the owner of the house decided to move out. But in general, we have many extremely cool builds. Maybe later on I will ask people for the permissions if I can show their houses, or maybe even we could make a small event where we would be jumping between houses and checking, oh my god, why is it so hard, and checking like people's build so we can get inspired and we can, oh my god, Blizzard, please don't be like that. So we can check houses, get inspired. And why are you there now, huh? Can you answer me, Mr. Rack? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? I mean, still, I think the housing in WoW is like the best thing that... Oh, I hate that. I hate the edge. We need to finagle with it a bit more. Maybe like this. The housing in WoW is like the best thing that happened since they decided to make remixes. Because I think remixes were... Why? Why? Well, the housing is the best thing in WoW since remixes. Remixes were amazing, not only for collectors. It was really easy to get all the mounts without farming them weekly on the other expansions. Floor. But also you could relive like your old memories if you had them, of course, because not everyone played everything. And I don't have more of this color, so we will need to start buying dice. But if you didn't play all of the previous expansions, and I honestly don't think that there are many people who played through everything. I think there is always someone who skipped something or didn't do it at all, or maybe was too busy. Like, it's like 20 years of the game. Vortex Steel. Okay, let's see if I have Vortex Steel. Oh, okay, I have a lot of it, so no worries. And with Remix, you could leave all of that. But at the same time, it was way easy after some time. Of course, there were people who were like max level in the first day, and then they started like farming either bronze, I think, or the cape in the Pandaren remix. What was there? There was some kind of special currency, and it went into a neck, or maybe other piece of gear. Oh my god. Oh my god. And it wasn't fun anymore, at least not for me. Like, I enjoyed to spend some time on both remixes. I enjoyed leveling them out. But, you know, at the end of the Legion, when I was just trying to make my army of alts, it was kinda like, yeah, go spam dungeons, bada bing, bada boom, you are leveled up. Though at the beginning with like my main remix character, I did all the content. It was extremely cool. I had a crisis during the... what are they called? The you know, crack elves. The ones that are drinking mana. Because the... oh, Suramar. No, I clicked wrong. I didn't open the add-on. Well, never mind. Let's put another rug. During the Suramar storyline, like, it's so long comparing to other things. Of course, it is probably one of my favorites, and it's definitely, it's kind of the most important in the whole Legion. It was so long, like, doing it in one go. I don't think I did it in one go, but doing it in one go would take more than one day, I think. And I believe many people did it just to get the transmog. Why is the floor like this? Zero. Just a small click. No, smallest. Small little click. Just like tap. No. Tap. Oh my god. Oh. Just get angry. Like, this is kind of my motto. Like, if something is not working out, get angry, it will start working out. It's extremely bad advice. It works. There is my ghosty hanging out. I think I dropped him in the Shadowlands. Not intro. How are those events called? Where you know, the everything has already ended. Everyone is geared out. You know that the new expansion is coming. The pre-patch, maybe pre-patch is the word I am looking for. Also, once again, the YouTube algorithm got me into there will be new expansion for classic WoW, for the vanilla, the people will get new zones and stuff like that. And I'm wondering if they really will, because apparently Blizzard flew some content creators to check on some things. There were NDAs in place, so obviously we will know nothing, at least not right now. Like, I am wondering if they are really trying to give classic players something new, or if it's just like, yeah, new dungeon, no new zones, but you will have new dungeon, yay! Are you happy? Yeah, everybody clapped. Yes, good, Blizzard gave us new dungeon. Yay, thank you so much. And also, the question is, if classic players would even like to have new content, like new zones, because I believe that new dungeon could go really well, especially if it would feel like it always supposed to be there, like just something to spice things up. But I'm not sure if adding completely new zone would be a really great idea, mostly because my experience with people who only play classic is that they are extremely connected to the classic experience, to slow leveling, to gearing up and stuff like that, and they are not really interested in changing that. So basically everything that's going on retail is bad, and when we didn't have classic, they either were playing private servers, you know, leveling the 50th paladin of TBC, blah blah blah. And right now they actually have an outlet to use actual Blizzard services, and many people are using that. So I am wondering if even the classic players are interested in receiving new content. I personally enjoy classic, but I am not a great fan. Like, it's cool, I very much enjoy leveling experience. It's probably the best leveling experience that there is in WoW. Because before I started playing, I thought that basically MMOs work similar to RPGs. So leveling up is the journey that you are taking during the game, and not speedrun to the last level and then gearing up, doing raids, and checking who basically has the biggest gear score and who can do the biggest DPS / heal the best / tank the most powerful stuff. Where did you went? Come back! So when I was told that actually at least on retail, the fun begins when you ding the last level, I was extremely confused and I was really unsure if WoW is something I would enjoy. Years later, yeah, I believe I enjoy WoW. I must say, if I say so myself, I think I quite enjoy WoW. But in classic it's completely different. Of course people are racing to like be the first, but what is fun in that? Like let's make WoW fun. That's why I like housing, because housing is fun. And I want fun things in my WoW. I want it to be whimsy. I want it to be serious in some cases. I want plot to be good. I want it to make sense, but at the same time I want to have tools to actually have fun. And I think housing is one of those things that are very, very fun. If you don't like it, if you just want to do keys, if you want to push your gear score, if you want to raid, if you want world first, of course you can do that. You don't have to interact with housing. But if you want to have some whimsy in your life, if you want to check out what stupid things you can do, what stupid things you can buy, like, yeah, housing is amazing. And I absolutely hate the fact that you can buy decor at shop. I didn't interact with it, not only because I am broke, but also I am already paying for subscription. I definitely will not be spending $75 or whatever it costs just to have different exterior. Even though it's very pretty, like, I have to say, the new house, it looks extremely pretty. It looks really good. But come on, like, it's so predatory. I don't even think that Final Fantasy shop is so predatory, because I didn't play much of Final Fantasy. Like, I don't even know how much experience I had with Final Fantasy, because I played through all the expansion until the new one, and I haven't finished the newest one. Or I haven't finished the previous one and I didn't touch the new one, something like that. So I'm not sure how much experience is that, especially since I played it like solo. I didn't have opportunity to interact with Final Fantasy while the expansions were actually releasing. Like, maybe a year or 2 years ago, I was recommended it and I was like, yeah, let's try it. What could go wrong? I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was okay, but when I saw the in-game shop, wow, that was a lot. Like, you can buy everything, you can skip the content, you can buy just clothes, just transmog for your characters. Of course there are mounts, and like I might have bought a fat cat because fat cat is extremely cute. And I will have every cat mouth in every game that I am playing. Yes, I have the cat in WoW. Fortunately, unfortunately, I paid for it. But the amount of stuff that you can buy in Final Fantasy, it's truly frightening. Yeah, let's be dramatic. It's so frightening. Though I think like people have more fun in Final Fantasy, so is there a correlation? I don't know. I would like to make a bridge, and I am scrolling my stuff to check what materials should I use. And I think we will stay with the tables or whatever that was. When I see it, I will know it. Also, like, having all of my stuff put back into my inventory. Woof! That's a lot of things. So that would be a table, I think. This one. yeah, we can make stairs, not stairs, but a bridge out of it. So let's just reposition it. Oh, it will be like this. Oh, why are you moving it this way? We would need 3 of them, I think. Just a little bridge. Maybe even... No, it needs to be like that, unless we will make it bigger, maybe? Because I would like to have some so-called water under the bridge. Or we can simply just try to make it from 2 of them, like this. Because one is just a bit too skinny, in my opinion. But if we push it a bit more, I think we can just use 2 for one side and then 2 for the other side. Dun, 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 dun. I should have opened my add-on for the decoration because it was... oh my god, I was inside the bridge. Because the add-on makes your life a bit easier. Let's check percentages. 140. And match it to 140. And now we can start moving it in the position like this. And how does it look from here? A bit down. And if we clip it a bit here, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. This needs to be a bit more straight. And a bit like this. We can put something here so it doesn't look like this. And let's put... where did you went? Once again, I am in the bridge. Let's put it to 140. Dun, 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 dun. And let's try position it so it could mirror the other ones. For some reason it is so much easier and tip. Like that, and we will move it, or we will not move it. We can put it like this and then try to position it better. A bit more flat or not? How does it look? Not this dangle and this dangle. something like this. I don't like that they're not in the same place. But we will cover it later. Unless we can just like shoop and then play. No view. Absolutely no view. Because yeah, it's like this one is higher, but it looks that the angle is very similar. I remember that it was a pain to play with it previously. Because now it's a bit too high. And so we need to lower it. And play up. Not this side. And play a bit with that. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. We need to think about some other bridge. What could make a good bridge? Maybe some kind of table. Let's see our options. Like a wooden table, wooden high table, so there will be space under. Nope, absolutely not this one. It would be like a small... How many of them I have? Only one? And I think this one is from crafting, so it would be extremely expensive, and I don't have that much gold in WoW. Basically, have you noticed how much more expensive are repairs right now? Like right now we are progressing much of quicker than us, and like I am spending 2,000 on repairs. Like how? Literally earlier in the season I dropped BOE and I made like 100,000, 150, something like that. It's gone, like nothing left, and I didn't purchase like much other thingies with it. Okay, I don't hate that one. Like if it would be like this, can we change color of it? My favorite. And then clip something into it. Whether tattered wooden table, we need to check where to buy it later on. And then maybe we could clip like this, or is there, no, this is bigger, so this, I think, let's put it like that. Change the size. Of course it's not changing the way I would like it to change, but this is pretty good. And now angle it. We have a bridgey. I wouldn't call it a bridge. It's definitely not a bridgeton, but it's a bridgey. Okay, small one. Okay, baby one. Okay, that I can vibe with. So we're putting this. We are checking percentage, 58. 58. moving it so they would kiss because they are in love. Our lovely bridge. We taking this one. And now we need to reposition it a bit. Oh yes. Yes, this is nice. I like it much more than the previous one. We can even check the fence or something. Is there like a separate category for the fence? Doors, walls and columns, windows, large structures. Oh, really? You didn't give us separate category for the fence? We can put like some small fancy fence. I have fancy fence. This is my favorite fence, of course, but I think indoors it doesn't make too much sense. I think we would need to buy a bit more this Borellus fence. Let's, before spending money, let's check how it looks and how many of them we would need. And this is just an idea. I mean, it would be cute. It would be cute, but now, before we will be keeping on with the fences, we need to check. We need to build the other bridges. We need 3 bridges, so we need to buy 3 weather tattered wooden table. Let me just write it. Weather treated, lol. Weather treated wooden table. Let's check on WoW where they are selling it in the Founders Point. Okay. So they are sold in the city center. So let's go to the city center and let's buy more tables. Hey, no, wrong side. I am already lost in my house. And it's a new one. Weather, what was that? Weather treated wooden table, and we need 3 of them. Some neighbors, some stuff, some trees. Of course I am living on the cemetery, because why not? Not many people actually chose to live there. My guess is because it's so dark. We have Grummels. They are invading our space. I don't think it would be here. Let's look for the weather treated wooden table. Panda, you have the best stuff. Do you also have this table? Sturdy wooden shelf, not this one. So maybe you large sturdy wooden table. Nope. You're not that. Sturdy wooden bench, also not. Sturdy wooden table, also not. Oh, hello. 1, 2, 3. Let's buy 4, because why not? And let's go back home. I wonder if they will start like adding some small activities to the neighborhoods. Because for example, we have like small city here. Like there are some houses I don't have this flight point. No, I have it. And here there is some kind of like building being constructed, so I wonder if they will add more stuff that will let us interact with the environment. And to check, okay, I am near my house. Where is it? It's here. Yes, I have dark portal, and let me just very quickly show you my chickens. They're very cute. They lay enormous eggs, but the chickens itself extremely cute with the chicken coop. You know, if Blizzard can't give us animals to roam our places, I will make my own animals and I will add them to the game. So that's how the chickens came to life. I really wanted to have pets because pets are an issue. I definitely have too many of them. Not in real life, in WoW. Like, I am not the hoarder. No, I am hoarder lover of pets in WoW. What am I talking about? I just have like this one lady in my guild who is, I don't know, like, is it fair to say extremely good at WoW? Can you be like extremely good at WoW? But like, she's extremely good at doing content. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, she is collecting stuff and her main priority is to just gather things, just to have things. And we have bots. Of course we have bots, because why not? But thank you, Night Bot. You are a good bot, not the bad bot. Like, I aspire to her level of commitment of collecting stuff in WoW. Like WoW. I tried to do like weekly runs to farm fun stuff. Of course, I want invincible. In my opinion, it will make many people angry. Wow, I mixed my words, because what I wanted to say is that I don't think invincible is a cool move. I think people are extremely nostalgic about it. I think people are in general extremely nostalgic about Wrath of the Lich King, and they are just foaming at mouth when they are hearing invincible and the fact that it has such a low drop rate. But like, honestly, is it a cool mount? Maybe if they would like refresh the textures and stuff like that, like, I could get on board. But I am not pressed because I don't have invincible. I am definitely pressed because I don't have Alar. I really want Alar. I tried to farm it, but once again, like, 1 week, yeah, second week, yeah, third week, I think I'm done with it. And I believe that very soon we will have one of these events when they are making the drop rates bigger, so maybe then I will just, you know, use some website that will give me farming route, and I will try to farm some some elder mouths. We will see. And for now, just sometimes I remember to drop on Jaina and check if she will give me the water elemental, because that's a really cool move. I can imagine why people are farming it. And from the other hand, like, if you are collecting, you are just collecting. You are not thinking what is cool and what's not cool. You just want the number. I think, like, I'm not an expert, but I think that you get dopamine from the number going up. Why haven't you color? Huh? Mr. Table? Have I once again clicked the wrong thingy? move it so it touches. And not this one, this one. Hip. Hip. Move it so they kiss because they are in love. Oh my god, what a beautiful couple. What a wonderful couple. Okay, this is okay. You, my dear bridge, are a bit not okay. You need to scooch a bit, and that's better. And one more. Beep. Oh, I discovered something new. I didn't know that you can move it when you are using the dongles. But that's cool. A bit higher. It's not perfect, but it's mine. So we are happy with it. In my free time, I am playing Tomodachi Life, and basically this is like the motto for my Mis. It's not perfect, but they are mine. So, you know, I am using some of the resources like Tomodachi Share to check out people creations. But in general, I try to always do it my way, so the Mis are not perfect. And also like the paint stuff on them, like it's so hard to actually do. It's so hard. I wanted to say I am not an artist, and then I like fixed myself because I am actually learning how to paint. It's a process. I'm not very consistent with it, unfortunately. Fortunately, I don't know, but you know, I need time to process stuff. I think I am okay with watercolors. Like, watercolors for some reason are really intuitive to me. And it makes sense. It just makes sense. Like, you do stuff, you put stuff, it works. It's okay. But like digital art, oh my god. That's a doozy. I am in awe of everyone who is doing digital art. Too hard. Also, it might be like the issue of me not splurging on Apple bullshit, but like I refuse. But damn, so many talented people. Okay, so now we have very simple bridges. Oh, I hate that. This needs to be fixed because the wood grain was not matching. So let's fix the wood grain. Scooch. Peep. Scooch once again. Maybe more here. Get rotated. And I think a bit more scooch. And it's a-okay. Now it's a-okay. Okay, so we have like the base. Maybe it's time to think about the lighting situation. What are we thinking about that? Where would we put lightning? Would we just put like street lamps? I mean, nature street lamps? Or would we hang stuff? Maybe we would float stuff in the air? And why the corridors are like that? Is it my fault or is it Blizzard's fault? I think this one is my fault. Dark, softwood, and let's go. Oh. Vaulted, hardwood, and one more here. Dark, softwood, and of course the ceiling. It also can be vaulted. Cool. Very cool. Hardwood. Another hardwood and softwood. And the ceiling. What are else? Oh, okay, that might be fuck. We will see. Let's do everything cohesive right now, but let's let's check on this room, which looks better. There is wood beam and wood panel. So honestly here I think wood panel looks the best. During the edges we would have I forgot my words. We would have like vegetation and stuff. Let's look how the clamps will perform. The clamps are the best thing since sliced bread. I mean, are they masking good enough? Kinda. Let's see other ones. It can't be too big or nothing will be seen. I am also thinking that we can like build wooden riverbed, I guess we would call that a riverbed, but I let me think about it. I think I would prefer to have nature. But at the same time, like nature would be encroaching on the wooden stuff. So maybe we could put like wooden beams all around and fill the gaps between them with the vegetation. Maybe that's an idea, I think. What else could we use to block out the thingies? I don't. But it would need to be clipped in, so maybe not this one. Like the edge of this. Let's see. but it might look extremely... Would it look extremely stupid? A bit angular, for sure. And I don't think it's like extremely stupid. Let's see other options. The bigger one, it would look just like the same because the wood grain is similar. Definitely not the pipes. That would look interesting. Like, I love all the Harandar stuff, but it covers not enough ground. I think we will have a hydration break. And I will think in the meantime about that. So let me go sip. Bo. I lied to you. What happened? Oh. Oh. Oh my god. That was so scary. I felt like I lost my skin. It's scary. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, so spooky. Yeah, so I was thinking and I thought about nothing. So I think we will try to go with that. Maybe I will drop later on the seller of that to just buy more, although we have shitload of them. So let's try not to worry about that yet. And maybe I should open the add-on for housing, so it would be a itty bitty much better. Let's try that out. I mean, it's angular, but it's not bad. And let's check out the housing add-ons. I have homebound. Maybe I uninstalled it. Instant achievement tracker. Narcissus is off because it eats so much. Yeah, I think I got rid of that. RIP. Add-on factory, nope. Oh well. We're on a manual mode today. The add-on mode was fun because you could copy stuff. No, come back. Come back. Not this one. Come on, dude. I know you can do it. Check the angles. And it touches it like right here. So let's try to make it symmetrical. And this thingy right here. Maybe if we make it bigger, like this. Yeah, it's okay. This is fine. No dog on fire. This is just fine. I think this is just fine. And one more here. Oh, not the correct way, but this way. This way definitely is good. I don't know how many angles. Is it like, is it okay, or should it be more like this maybe? Let's put it down a bit and make it wider. And once again, zip, and like that. Oh no. Okay, duplicate. Let's put it. Oh, if I duplicate that one, will it be already scaled? I don't think so. Yeah, not. So let's scale it up. I think that's enough. Let's put it up, not 80 degrees, but 90 degrees. And now put it like right here, and down you go. Everywhere here will be like flowers and stuff, so it will look better. I hope it will look better. And this way. Oh, like demon hunters, they can never sit still. We always have to jump everywhere. Like, my theory is just a theory, a game theory. And my theory is that everyone who plays Demon Hunter has ADHD and is just simply unable to focus. Because why would you need so much movement? Why would you need to jump everywhere, to parkour everywhere? Even on the last raid, we had a PSA like, please, more mobile classes. Demon Hunters. Please be wary of less mobile classes. Which is valid point. Mm, 19 degrees. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes. Scotch it. Here. Down you go. Oh, it is bigger. So it. Oh, because I scaled it. Okay, never mind. No thoughts. Brain empty. Now let's scale it up a bit and topsy-turvy. Boop. Is it okay? We will see. And down you go. And one more. I must say that in my free time I am playing Tomodachi Life, and oh my god, that game is pure chaos. We added Sylvanas to the mix, and of course Sylvanas decided that the love of her life is Krillin, and they even had a baby. It was extremely cursed. It was born with a face paint. The biggest disappointment of our Tomodachi Life Island definitely was Hatsune Miku, which is extremely funny because I am like Hatsune Miku #1 fan. But basically she fell in love with Dante from Devil May Cry and did absolutely nothing about it. Like, she was walking after him, she was looking at him. I was trying to set up meetups, like I was dropping both Hatsune Miku on Dante and Dante on her, but she was like, oh, I am ready to risk it all, but I will do absolutely nothing about it. Oh yeah, I'm Hatsune Miku. And later on, we added Johnny Silverhand, because why not? Like, we already have Sylvanas, we already have Krillin, why not add the third terrorist? Like, it's super sane thing to do. And Hatsune Miku was introduced to the Johnny. And she was like, after like 5 or 6 days of yearning after Dante, she met Johnny Silverhand and was like, oh, I think I'm in love. Is it love? Am I in love? So basically I was like, okay, I don't think that anything will happen between you and Dante. So hell yeah, I think you are in love with Johnny Silverhand. So they started meeting up, they started hanging out, until they had one conversation where Johnny was very enthusiastic about Distracto disc. And Hatsune Miku was just looking at him. She started dozing off, fell asleep, and was like, I don't think I love you anymore, Johnny Silverhand. So basically she fumbled 2 guys and she became single until another flop. For some reason he's a flop, another flop on our island. Daddy Pedro Pascal, yes. He decided to propose to Hatsune Miku. So I was like, okay. Like, basically both of them did absolutely nothing. Can I have more of that? Or oh, I don't have more of that. I need to buy more platforms. But basically both of them did nothing. They fell in love with someone, didn't do anything about it. In case of Pedro, he fell in love with Gudetama, which is like, okay, dude, live your life. This is fine. But Gudetama decided that he wants to marry Halcyon. So Pedro got cock-blocked yet again. Because previously I think he was in love with Teto, but Teto rejected him. So right now the 2 flops are married. At least they are having fun.
Everything has a price.
I need small platforms. A lot of them, and maybe a few more big ones. Will you automatically, like...
I hope you find your purchase to be satisfying.
Like... no. Can you? Please eat those platforms. I thought they would be automatically added. I don't know what Blizzard did yet again. But this is fine. Everything is fine. Time to go back home. Home sweet home. Did I? Yes, I think I made it bigger or not? Show me. Yeah, I did. Show you. Oh my god, I am in the floor. Woo. What's the angle here? Here, 270. Yeah, I think that's good. Now I'll be touching here and I'm going down and boop. Oh, there is like a lot of space in here, which tell me that maybe Maybe this should be a bit scooched. So let's scooch it. Now let's scooch it. No, this way. Yes. Now it all looks good. Zoom. Let's try this technique. Yeah, that's better. And by the way, the new flock around in the game about watching birds, absolutely 10 out of 10. Which also reminds me that I had my flock around experience in real life very recently. So basically, we had a small celebration, a really small barbecue in just a garden, you know, a garden near a house. So we are gathering, we are like placing the food on the table, so everything is ready to be grilled. Everyone is happy. And then I have a premonition, the great premonition of 2026. Hey, we are under the tree. I think that looking at the pigeons all around us, it would be a good thing to look up. So I decided, yeah, why not? And I am looking up. My eyes are going up the tree. Like this big stump, amazing. Like a few more branches. Like there are some small birds on them, amazing. Like a bit of spiders. Spiders are cool, that's okay. More bugs, not so cool, but you know, they are far away from me. The branches are far away. Everything is okay. And now I am looking at the crown of the tree. And what I see? 1, 2, 3 pigeon assholes. Like they were literally aiming at our food. We needed to move the whole table or we would be literally eating shit. Like how birds have this sense of, I don't know, the sense of I will shit on all your stuff. And you will be happy about it because for some reason people think that it's like the sign of good luck. I think it's sign of the pigeon was over you and decided, I mean they are not really deciding because they have cloacas and they cannot decide when they want to poop, they just do it. Nature is beautiful, what can I say? Let's scooch it a bit. Scooch it a bit. We are almost down. I can see the end. I can see the end of my great idea about fences. Maybe we will make them like cohesive. Like that could be a good idea. To make them look actually good. Could be like a bit higher, then you will be a bit higher, and also you. They are not in line, but we are not striving for perfection. We are striving for I build it and I am proud of it, and even if things are not aligning perfectly, this is fine. We made it by ourselves with the tools that were given to us, and we are happy with that. So this one goes here, and we grow it bigger. I believe it was like 137. Or something like that. 270. Yeah, that's okay. And we move it maybe like here, so there will be more space for vegetation. Down you go. And more of that. Oh! We overshoot it even. That's a new one. $270. Scotch. And down you go. Are they all this big? Yes. Interesting. But it's clipped correctly, so I won't get mad at it. There is no reason to be mad. We are just building stuff. Some maybe a change of music because I feel like it's too hyped for the things that I am doing and I just want to chill step. Yeah, why not? Let's check this out. After all, why shouldn't I? And now this one. And 270. Move here. Grow just a bit bigger. And go down. Are you matching the height? Maybe a bit like this. And that's A. Okay, oh my god. The last place of the fence question mark. Let's go. As the great man once said, let's go. And down you go. Okay, so another thing has been done. We have fences, we have river, we have fences. The river is not flowing. I will not be able to 100% make it flow, but we will do a thingies that will make it look better. Now we need a bit of vegetation, I think. I wonder what we will put here, but let's not worry about this. Definitely this will take more time than I suspected, because I was like, yeah, maybe in one day we will be able to finish one room, like that would be cool. No, I don't think we will be able to finish it today. It needs much more time. I don't think the clamps will be a way to go here. I think definitely we can use this. And large foliage, yes, bushes. Oh, let's use bushes. You are a bit too big. We will make you a small, tiny bush. Clip you here so we cannot see the floor. Maybe a bit of berries. Of course, we have one berries in the wall. Oh, we can also make like waterfalls here, so it won't be just like, oh, water. Hello. We can make waterfalls that will spew water and it would look a bit more organic. The ideas are flowing today. Maybe this one, but we will like I mean, okay, that's good. you need to be placed with more care. Because you are clipping all over the place. But this I can live with. Maybe a clamp here, so we will have the mushroom stamp. How does it look from this side? Awful, awful. So if we put it right here, we are losing the stamp. I don't like it. I don't want to lose the stamp. I can literally clip the tree into the floor. There is not much bushes, honestly. This thingy here. Maybe even like this. No. Here we need like a full bush. Full bush is needed here. Let's try this. Okay. That's good. Something here. I mean, grass. Why are you here? I think we just need to scroll from here, or we won't see everything. Nope. Pinecone, you will go somewhere, but not here. Oh, and we have two of them, and I think there could be like a clipped very nicely. That's for the light. We cannot get distracted. We need to work. We need to work on that. The foliage is important. We want nature in our house. Okay, that's okay. That's looking good. I hope. Maybe... Why are you here? Maybe this one and a bit smaller. Let's check this out, what we can do with that. Like, yeah, that's okay. Oh, yeah. But it needs to scooch a bit, or be like, no, cannot be like that because it's not touching the floor. I mean, no. Nope. Oh, berries. Maybe smaller berry bush, like here. Yes, why not? Leaves, I don't think leaves go here in the water. And we can put like a tree. Yes. We need like bigger thingies because for some reason it's like, oh, big, smaller, tiny. Maybe here this one will be like bigger, not that big, but we want to make it tiny. And one of those, how do you like from... Okay, you look good from this side. So this looks okay. And a few more planties here. Also we can like add some grass in between. But I think I would like to add it like here so it would look like growing from the riverbed. Like, ooh, oh my god, it's a grass. Nah, that's too big. Let's try to... I mean, maybe we can even like try something like this. Try something like... No, I don't like it. Just go with what you know, go with things that look good. Just foliage. That can go on the wall. I think it's from Argentina. More bushes. It was very close to that one, maybe. Can we do something with that? I mean, now it's super small. This one is cool. We like this one. Please don't grow on decks. No, this one is near to this, so maybe let's try this. Yeah, that looks okay. We have one riverbed. I wonder how we can make it better. Should it like have more trees maybe? Or should the floor be made out of dirt? So we could put more plants, but maybe not, maybe yes, but maybe I don't know. So let's just build. A bit smaller. This one. Scotch here. Maybe yes. Maybe a bit of color here, but we need to make it very, very small. Like that. And what if we try and make this very small? How does it look? It looks weird. What we didn't use? Okay, this one. This one can be bigger, because why not? Because it just grew bigger. We have amazing space for vegetation here, so they grow amazingly. And berries here, because why not? A bit smaller though. We can also put like those berries, maybe like here. I really like those plants. They're so cute. Let's try this one here. How does it look? I mean, it's a bit clipping, but that's okay. I think I am fine with that right now. I was like fixing it so diligently, but once again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be mine. So let's not dwell on the not so important details, but at the same time, let's be detail oriented so it looks awesome, but we won't lose our minds during the creation process. Wahaha. Maybe another yellow one. How does it look? Yeah, I like it. And then I would like this clump here, but smaller. Maybe like this. This side looks okay. Some nice. Maybe this one. Like here. It's smaller. Something really small. Let's make this a baby. Oh, I forgot about these ones. These ones are really nice. Like this. And here, why not? Let's put this one. And that one. This side, I mean here. This one loves to clip in. I think it needs to be somewhere on the water. So maybe this. Here we have a bit of a floor, so there shall be a bigger one, like this. And we also forget about this one, so also this one, but we will make it smaller. No, I tried this one and it looked bad. And why not? Okay, it's okay. It looks okay. Maybe like this way, so there would be some kind of whoop. Some kind of difference between them. Some variety, yes. Boop. Does it look okay? Does it look okay? Yes, it looks okay. When we will have more stuffs everywhere, it will look even better. It looks good. It's all right. It's all right. Zoom. Now I feel like I am overusing them. They're so cool. They look so good. And that one. And we are almost done with the With the Mimi, yes, exactly. Almost done with the Mimi. Maybe like that. Yeah. Yakutki. And oh my god, where did my English went? It went on vacation. It went bye-bye. A bit of this, a bit of that. Something here. Maybe a flower? Not this flower, but maybe those flowers. They are always helping. Yes, cute. Which one to choose? But this one has, yeah, there are mushroomies, but I think it's a bit too big. Oh, there we need something bigger. Maybe this dude. What? No. We need something flat there, so I think we will move and we will switch places for them. I put it here. Put that here and make it a bit smaller. Maybe also, no, not this one. This one and smaller. Yes. Another small clamp. Now it's big, but we will shrink it. Like this. Maybe now we will put this one, mix it up with this one. Yes. Here I can see the floor, so let's put grass in here and I can't see the floor anymore. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's drop berries here because we love berries, and maybe here. Can I see the total? Yes, the total is visible, so that's the most important part. Let's put this small cool guy in here. Mama. Yes. This one. Maybe we won't even change the size of it. Let's put their brother in here. And maybe more berries. Something like that. How does it look? I think it looks okay when we will add the water source and probably some like vines on the walls. It will look better. Also, we can make like, you know, the benches, like small picnic areas. Yes, I think it will look good. But for now, let me just go grab myself a new bottle of water. You should be at the top. Should be here on my face. Yeah, be right back. Bo! Did I scare you? I am back. I grabbed new CPs. CPs are very important. Remember to always stay hydrated. Like, you might think that it is a joke, but yeah, honestly, water is extremely important. Because if you don't drink enough, you will feel like shit. And we don't want to feel like shit. So let's think about next thing that we want to build. I think I would like to decorate the river a bit, and I bet I already have items that will help us. Let's first of all check fountains. maybe we can clip like a top part of them to make it look cool. Let's test it. Let's put our testing glasses on, so it looks a bit like a well. I don't think that's a good look. Oh my god, that's a big one and I am inside of it. Okay, I'm not anymore, but let's see how the ball at the top looks when it's clipped. Okay, that might be something, like let's not lose it. First of all, let's try not to lose it. And it could be like a cool decoration element for our water. Like we can maybe put it as one of the water sources. So maybe let's try clipping it here. Let's move it a bit maybe this way so it's not so symmetrical. And do like a little slidey with it. And maybe something like that. So you know it is a one water source, and we also have balls like this, so we can decorate it more, maybe to add some light, like put it on the water, maybe even try to create the water lily leaves. But I think this one, I approve of this one. Let's check this fountain, because I think it would be really cool to kind of clip it into the wall. It's a drop from the dungeon. I'm not sure if we should make it maybe a bit smaller, something like that. Move it up a bit so we have the leaves, but at the same time let's try clipping it to the wall. So we would have like a kind of waterfall, maybe. Let's look at the top so the flower is actually hidden. Maybe rotate it, put it, no, and I destroy all my progress. Or what if we leave it something like this, but make it even smaller, maybe this size, and then move it up a bit into the wall and make, you should be lower so it looks like the water is spilling from you. I mean, this is okay, but if we could leave on the flower shape, maybe position it like this, move it this way so it looks like it's floating, but then on the wall we would put like a lot of vines. We can put those, but clip them inside. The issue with octagonal rooms is that clipping things inside is a bit harder because the dongles are not straight. And let's add more leafage, if that is a word. I don't think so, but I really like, I think it's a roulette attack in Pokemon. Let's try rotating it this way. So maybe this leaf sticks out. Okay, we are cooking. It's looking better. Do we think that we would need like a background? Because we could clip... we could clip a rag to make it look like there is a background here. We have a... oh! We have a spore pot. What if we finagle with the spore pot? If we make it smaller and move it a bit. I don't like that it's creeping, it's creeping inside the vines, but at the same time, vines could be growing all over it. So that's okay. I think that's okay. I think it looks good. This lampy lamp, why? Oh yeah, because you are like energy, so I need to like hold you down for a bit so the energy starts gathering. Maybe there would be like energy growing from here. We could even of course, because there is a light, it's trying to be difficult with me. We could put it something like that. Okay, that is something. That is definitely something, and I like this something. Maybe even the thing from Arcantina. I think it's from Mount Hyjal. Yes. I think that's a nice kinda water source. It's not 100% water source. It's kinda water source. But I think that's a-okay. So this would be between my personal quarters and between the trophies. Yes. Here we have this. And I think we can make water for either on left or right. Maybe on right, because it's like closer to the guest room, so people will be like, ooh, there is a river here, ooh, let's check it out. And then they will discover that it's actually a place for them and we can hang out there. Let me scooch myself a bit and position myself. And okay, what we need for the waterfall? We need fountain. And which fountains was I using? Which ones were the coolest one? I think that one was giving a lot of water. But let's check. Yes, I think I was using this fountain. So like we can make it very big, so there will be a lot of water coming in. Come on, scotch, and we need to. We even can like leave a bit of a foliage here, so then we will add more greenery. Let's try to finagle with it more. Yeah, no. We need to leave it like that, and then we will beat stones all over it. Stone. Which one? Maybe it was called boulder. Maybe it was a boulder. Who knows? Let's reset this and check in the structural, maybe large structures. Do I have boulders here? Or are they in nature? There might be in nature. Yes, they are in nature. We have flat boulder. We have hilltop boulder, round top boulder. So let's try covering it with flat there. First of all, you need to be rotated. Get rotated, bro. And then you will be moved. And then you need to be a little bit smaller. And now we are starting with the clipping. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to cover the fountain. It doesn't have to be perfect because we will be putting more stones, because when it looks like this, it's like questionable at best. So we will grab another one. We will put it like this. And then we will rotate it. But for some reason it doesn't really want to work with us. A bit here. Maybe not. Maybe not. And now we will try to create a backdrop. But it's a bit hard with the axis that it is on. But I need to persist. Just to scooch it ever so. Left and right. Left and right. And I think that's a good backdrop. But in order to make it a bit more organic, we need to finagle with it a bit more. So let's use another builder. This one will be very, very small. Maybe that's not very small, it's just not as big. Let's just find a cool angle for it. Maybe something like that. Maybe let's even bring it down a bit. And let's grab another builder. And also make it smaller. This one we will put like right here. And it's time for, maybe we will like move this flat border. Make it small, or rotate it some funky way. Like this maybe. And we will add another one and then litter everything with a foliage. So yeah, I quite like this one. Let's just move it a bit, maybe something. Yes, this is quite good. In my humble opinion, this is quite good. Now let's finagle a bit with a foliage. Let's see where those ivy leaves would look interesting. The round border, maybe like hovering the sides. But now it looks a bit weird. So maybe let's try all and let's see what. I think with that we can do something really fun. A bit too much. And now let's just move it a bit. What am I thinking about this one? A I am not sure. Like, I think there is a potential, but maybe the potential is somewhere here. Maybe we need to like put it a bit like this and maybe no, not higher, but something like this. Let's grab what is my favorite thingy. Maybe let's grab this and put it somewhere here so it looks like more overgrown. And honestly, I think that's a good water source. I think it's neat. I think that's cool. Yes. So we have one side, second side, third side, and now we need something for the fourth side. Here, maybe we can just simply litter it with trees. Or maybe we can make like a portal or something like that. Like something cool. Let's try. Let's see what we can think about. So if there is a tree, maybe we could find a gold fire window. And what happens if we use it on the other side? Does it make any kind of effect? No, not really. Now it's just a window. But people are using it to cast like the light on things. What we can use as a portal, maybe some kind of mirror. It all depends on like the texture of it. I don't think that's a right texture. I think that's a interesting texture, but why is it dark here and light here? Surely that's interesting. I don't think this is the right one. That also doesn't seem... That seems interesting. Let's see what we can do with that. If we like... No, because it's in the back, so it would need to be like here, and I don't want to make it like a tractor theme, so... Not this one. Let's see what we can use. I mean, that's kinda cute, but at the same time, this is like a goblin flamingo. Maybe we can make it like an Easter egg, so it's like, oh, cacao, cacao. Yeah. Or maybe we can clip tree in here from the fountain. So let's see. Let's start with making it smaller. And push it underwater. Something like this. Maybe move this tree this tree like here. I don't hate it. Move it a bit more here. Yeah, that's okay. that's okay. So I think we are done with the water sources. We have Harandar fountain. We have a ball. We have a waterfall. And trees. I think that's a lot of nature and it looks very cool. And now let's work on the water effects. I think there was like this brazier. We could clip this one. I don't think this one will look good. But there were like some kind of fountain or something. Do I have everything on? Yes, okay, everything is on. There was like something that had like overgrown thingies all around it. I will need to... There is an egg. And there is just a fountain. There is like big spire. Something. Maybe it wasn't called a fountain. I think this also would really this would look really good as a water source, but not in this build. Okay, so now it's time to scroll to find that thingy that I am thinking about. There's also this. This would be cool, you know, if it was like clipped into the wall. The other way, and the water would be coming like from the center of it. But I think it would be a bit of a kerfuffle to actually achieve. Maybe somewhere else we can try this. This is this one. Many people are using this as, you know, water mimicking thingy, but I think I will use it a different way. Some may say it is intended way because I want to trap some stuff in it. Oh, that's cute. We can drop void stuff around here, but maybe if I would have like a one big, like only void ball without any kind of added things, because it looks kind of like the fishing pool that you can fish in the void. My collection of murlocs. Scrolling. This one. Yes. Now check this out. You can clip it like here. So there is like something interesting in the water, but maybe there are also other cool things that we can use as a water thingies. Oh, I can already put some balls. Like, do you want to levitate them maybe all around? That could be interesting. Just to add a water source. Not water source. Add a light source that would be just levitating moon balls. One here, and maybe one right near the water here. Or if you want to go crazy, maybe even put like one somewhere there, but we need to clip it out of the wall. Like somewhere here. Yeah, I think that looks cool. And let's go back to checking what can we add to our water. Ball water. No. Yum, 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 yum. Thinking. Something that has some effects. We have another ball, but this one is like inactive. So somewhere in the background, maybe let's try to finagle with this and like a bit here. Yeah, why not? After all, why shouldn't I? How does this works? This makes like flames, but what if we put it somewhere under the turtle? No, not this one. Not this one. This is just a moon well. I will not be clipping my lura here. I don't think that's a good idea. Naru crystal eye door. Also, I don't think so. A light. To like provide some light for the, but it's getting drowned in the water. We can simply just add some flying lanterns, but I don't think that would make much more sense. No, this is the big boy. I think people are also creeping like fountains into the water to make the water flow. We will check it out because I don't think we have anything better to clip into the water. What's this? Oh, that will just smolder. I don't think that's a good thingy. There is like another small particles thingy that we can add. It would be cool if we could like cut it in half so we could only keep the particles, or if they would give us some particle tool. There is the thing with fishes, but I am not sure how could I clip it so it could make actual sense. So basically that we would see fishes. Oh, that's cute. A fire? Maybe not. Another brazier. Maybe not. Maybe let's not put fire in the water. We have this hanging cauldron. But I don't think so. I don't think so, man. The egg. Maybe we could simply make another canoe with the raptor. Is it just called boat? No. Like this thingy, we will make it very, very small. Maybe like this. And then we will reposition it here. Put it a bit inside so it looks like it's floating. And then take cute a raptor plushie. What if, hear me out, what if we put a lot of canoes here with like murlocs and stuff? But why would murlocs use boats? Like they can swim. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Let's clip this one here. So we will have some greenery. Also like limes because why not? Like just magic. Something here. Maybe just some plants. Maybe like this. So there is like suggestion that there's something in here. Let's see how the braziers looked clipped in. They would just give particles. Can we clip them under the turtle? Let's experiment. Okay. Like in front of it. I don't think that looks too cool, but what if we make it super big? What if we, first of all, let's get rid of that because I think it gives too much light to actually see what is going on. And let's finagle with the clipping. Let's try to put it like right under the turtle. But here I think the lighting looks better. How does it look from afar? From afar it looks like just light. There's like turtle head. Like I don't like the light on the umbrella. I think there is something, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be mine, and I made it. I used tools that I got, and I think it looks okay. I think it's cool. Now I would like to experiment with the water flow with the fountains. If we can like clip it so it looks like the water is flowing, but I don't think we have any kind of fountain that is flat enough so the base of the fountain is not showing. I would need to do a bit of a research check how and if people are doing that, and if they are doing that only from the walls, or if they can like make vaguely watery stuff out of nothing. And you like this one? Maybe this is really a good idea to put more canoes like flowing here, somewhere here, so they are flowing from there to somewhere. But I need to check where you can get stone bull canoe. Let's investigate. Stone bull canoe. I'm afraid it might be in Legion, but yeah, it's in Legion. And how much it costs? Order resources and gold. Do I have on this character? No. Don't touch the river. But on this character, do I have order resources from Legion? Let's put down everything. Legion order resources. I don't even have enough order resources for one, but okay, I have more on other characters, so let's transfer it. And let's go on a short hike to Legion. No. Why am I floating? That was sure interesting, but let's reload. Because my OPI bugged out. And let's go on a short trip to Legion. Oh my god, it's loading so long. Oh, and it's loaded. Okay, and I should have Dalaran Hearthstone. So let's go on a trip. Let's say hi to Illidan. Let's buy some canoes. And we are done. Not really. But we will be done with the fragment of the river. Not Hearthstone. Come on. You know better. And let's go to our Tauren friends. This month is from Shadowlands. It is the fishing one, and I must say that probably the interaction that I have during fishing up this month was like one of the most memorable interactions that I had in WoW. So basically one weekend I decided that I want to check out what I missed in Shadowlands. Like I played in the season 1 and then I totally lost interest in anything. No, let's be honest, like Shadowlands are not the best expansion. But somewhere in Dragonflight, or maybe right before the War Within, I decided that I want to check out what I missed. I haven't seen anything out of Cortia. I haven't seen like anything that happened with the jailer, so I was curious. And of course, when I saw that there is a mouth that looks like jellyfish, I was in. I was locked in. Like I decided that I will fish it out, especially since during that time I didn't really hoarded any gold and I didn't have anything that I could use to actually purchase stuff from auction house and create a lure, because for the Aurelite mouth you have to create a lure, and then when you fish it out you have like 100% drop chance. If you are doing it the normal way, you are just simply fishing and hoping that you can fish out the rare. But okay, why can I purchase it? Oh, I have to be honored with them. Okay, so we are switching sides. Yeah, I didn't have much money, so I decided, okay, I have time to spare, I will fish this rare, because I really want that mouth. And I was just fishing, and there was a random, another friend, demon hunter, just walking around, doing quests, checking out what happened since the no, I don't want to. Just put me somewhere. There was another demon hunter that was running around doing quests. So we started talking. I am on RP server, so it can be interesting from time to time to get into the interactions with others, because very often they have interesting stuff to tell. Oh my god, the UI is sure interesting. So we started talking. He was trying to find like some kind of transmog from a rare. So he was basically jumping around to check on the rare and coming back to me to talk. We talked. I was like, yeah, I am so tired with this rare. I wish I could just simply buy the stuff out of the auction house, but unfortunately, like, I don't really have it. So come on, dude, let's fish this with me. We will have a nice time. So we started fishing. We are trying our best, but unfortunately the rare was not showing up. So just imagine, this dude was like, wait, I will check how much is the lure. And he just fucking bought it. Like, because he wanted for me to have this mouth. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. Like, first of all, I didn't accept the trade. I was like, absolutely not. Like, dude, this is your money. Like, come on. But he was really insisting on actually doing that, because he was honestly probably so done with fishing in this place. So yeah, that's how I got Deep Star Aurelite. I just got it gifted, basically. And this mouth, this thing, Baladar spawn. I remember the grind. So basically, where one within started, I was checking what mouths can you get. I was like, this one looks cool. There is also the dark version that you can buy from the paladins, I think, for reputation, but I was like, this one is violet, this one is cool, I want this one. So basically every hour I was logging, not every hour, because the map is spawning when it's dark in one zone. And it's like every 3 or 4 hours or something like that. So I was basically logging on every cooldown, every time the weather was changing, every time the night was coming up, and I was trying to farm it. And it was simply not happening. Like, at the beginning of the expansion, there were so many people that they either were killing up the rare before I was even able to tag it, or I was just simply not getting it. So after some time I was like, okay, I guess it's time. I guess it's not my destiny to have this mouth. That's okay. It's alright. Later on, when the pre-patch for Midnight dropped, I was like, I would like to finish up things in Kazalagar or whatever that location is called, because honestly the expac was very mid, so I was not even bothered to learn the names. So I was trying to work on my reputations. I was grinding to make sure that before midnight I have everything done. I was able to finish on the raids. I was able to do even some mythic raiding, which sure was in... Where is my canoe with the warp tow? Okay, it's here. That's okay. And one day I was like checking checklist. Oh my god, so innovating. And I was checking basically okay. I was checking what I have left, what I can do, what I can farm. And there were two things. There were fishing derby, but fishing derby is happening only like on Sundays, I think. So it was just, you know, Sunday, log, check out, check what achievements I need, do them, log out, cry that I will not have all the transmog because I am too lazy to farm it, repeat. Gargoyle. And during the fishing derby, I was just flying around, just, you know, looking for fish schools, making sure that I have everything that is needed to finish up the derby and just, you know, simply to be done with it so I can move on to the other thing. And the night happened. And the better spawn right off my face. So I waited a moment, because, you know, it's just, it's important to be good, but it's, never mind, I butchered this quote, I will check it out later. It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Or something like that, whatever Scooter said, like probably in comments my friend will fix it, unless he's not watching. But anyway, I waited for the people, we downed it, he went in like not even 1 minute, like basically the DK came, touched him, and he was like, oh, my children there, my wife, I love her. I unboxed the corpse, and hello, Beledar spawn. That was nice. It was nice price to finally get it. Now we are having our Gorgles and Morgles. We will have Horde and Alliance Gorgle on a date, because now there is like no competition between Horde and Alliance. They are just coexisting. So they are on a date, they are in love, they are on the water date. It's like the, what's it called? Valentine's event, when you can take romantic boat rides. Do I have maybe like umbrella? Will it look good? Let's see when we shrink it down. I mean, it's kind of cute, and I'm not sure where to put it. Like maybe after one of the Murlocs. Which one? Which dongle is for what? Like, I appreciated that. I still appreciate that they added colors, but I would appreciate even more if it would be visually finagled a bit. So on the first time you look at this, you know, okay, that's the horizontal dongle, or that's the vertical dongle. They are so in love. Morlocks in love. How does it look from the entrance? So from the entrance, We have 2 canoes, one with Murloc. Or we can put Elec there. Yeah, because Murlocs doesn't need boats. They would just go on a romantic date on a boat, but they would not use it as a teleportation? They would not use it as a transportation me. Yes. So we will put Elec here. Amazing. Wonderful. 10 out of 10. And they are on date. Like when we look from here, we can see them. We can see them from here. From the bridge, they are a bit hidden, but that's okay. And we can see them from here. And from the entrance, there is like something happening here, but that's a-okay. That's all right. And I would like to have something in front of them. I don't think there is anything that resembles a heart. There is a hearty Nilfengrab. But definitely we can find something, maybe some kind of food to, you know, create an idea of them being on a date. Cosmic kettle may... or maybe a succulent bottle of wine? Why not? Let's scale it down. Let's put it like this. Oh my god, they are so in love. We also have like 2 glasses, but I am pretty sure I would like to have glasses somewhere around the D&D table, so sorry, but you are drinking straight from the bottle. Do we have anything else that we could use as a suggestion for romance? Oh, they are so in love. Murlocs in love. Oh my god. Quill. No, I don't think that we need the quill. No, we can't put like this version of light on the boats to suggest that they have like light source around them. But let's not complicate things. I think that looks okay. When I am thinking about the light sources, yeah, let's put the light sources in the back, but we need to... No. Don't snap to the grid. Let's make it like smaller. Where did you went? Why are you this small? This is a bit too small. This might be a bit too big, but that... Does it look like they have like... No, I don't like it. Never mind. No light source for the Murlocs on a date. They have wine. I don't think the candle. No, this is big. Like, you know, we would need some kind of lamp on a stick for the boat to convey light. Oh my god, convey light. Like, if we finagle with this one, but I have only one of them. No, I have 2 of them. I probably could buy more. And I don't want to spend the gold or something so small. And it really... Don't snap to the grid. Come on. Really don't want to be easy on me, but that's okay. I mean, that looks like a boat light, but then let's check. From afar you can't even see that, so I think that's a no. And right now I am playing WoW in first person mode. This sure is interesting. I think that's all right. I would like to probably put a bit more grass in the water, so it would look like there is like something growing there. We can also put those thingies because they kinda look like the foliage. Maybe. Let's see. I think somewhere near the wood, also somewhere near the boat. I don't hate it. Here it's not needed. Maybe there. And here, because it's a bit empty. Yeah, why not? And now the grass in the water, fire in the sky. Just, you know, so it looks like it's not it's not completely empty. There is something. Like this. I mean, we are just creating the feeling. We are. I am trying to look for one of the words that, you know, the people from the fragrances are using. Like, we are creating the atmosphere, the feeling of nature inside our house. And something all around here. Zoom. Definitely here. Maybe also here, but just like this. Here, we need something here. Maybe this clump. Like, how does it look? It definitely looks better. I would say so. I think it looks better. Just a few clumps here. Just a few clumps here. And I think the river is done. I think the river is done and the small things are left. So what you want to put everywhere else, because right now we have like 4 pieces of real estate near the river. And let's just think. This is like the entrance to my home. What I would like to present. Like, definitely in this nook, let's rebuild our like dressing up, checking yourself before you go out. So I think we would need like a regular mirror. Not this one. Not this one. Maybe this one. This looks cool with the doors. Can I change the color? Oh, I cannot change the color of the doors. I saw some girlies like totally overdoing the doors, but I don't think I have right now the brain power to actually make sure that it looks good. So I think we will just use this mirror, you know, just checking yourself right before you go out, like somewhere here. Or maybe let's go with my trick to build out the space, because I don't like that it is so... I mean, we can move the door. Maybe if we would put it in a nook here. Does it change how you are spawned into the house? Because that's what interests me. Let's experiment. We are scientists today. So I am walking back to my house. How am I spawned in right now if I move the doors? I am still right in the entrance, so the doors absolutely can be like that. We can probably even like move them a bit more inside. I know that this is not very aesthetically pleasing, but this gives us more real estate here, and we like more real estate. And so definitely I need my glaives, like a rack for my glaives. I can even maybe like put them here, so you know when I walk out they are here and we are done. I definitely need a coat rack, but I don't know if I have something that could resemble a coat rack. Something like this? Maybe. So we could like put it a bit off center. Put a bag. Bag. And here, bag. It's not called backpack, maybe it's called satchel. No, it's not. How is it called? How are you called? Okay, let's just scroll through here and we should find it. Oh, of course, we need that. We are looking for backpack. Here, there it is. Why didn't you register that? Huh? Huh? Clip it right there. That's a good one. Oh, this mirror. We wanted mirror. Mirror. We can put it there. Something to sit on while we are putting our shoes. That's a shelf. Maybe not on a shelf, but sitting. Okay, so we have this that is already colored. We were using it in the previous build, but maybe we have something more fun that we can use. Iron for the... Interesting. Interesting. We have just a simple bench, but I don't think we should have indoor bench, outdoor bench indoors. So that's not much options. We can have this thing. Maybe make it bigger. I mean, that would be probably like that. What can I recolor? Cancel. Oh, I cannot recolor the wall rack. Like that. It's okay. It doesn't have to perfect. It has to be mine. It is fine. Maybe put like a pillow on it. Let's see what pillows do I have. Oh my god. Why they can't just name it simple thing? Like if thing is a pillow, just name it a pillow so we can search it. Like that's why not? Like why make our life easier? Why? Nah. Looking for pillows. Okay. Let's try using this one. We need to make it smaller. Let's put it like that. So this is pillow 1. Let's use this one, but we will not have it flat. It will be a bit like this. And now like that. Yes, that's okay. It's not symmetrical. It's cool. I think it's good. Like entrance to the house, that's okay. What else could be in an entrance? Like there could be space for the umbrellas. So we can just put like a basket. What is it needed? Is it cool? Is it fun? Do I think... Why are you snapping to grid? Stop snapping to the grid. Is it cool? Is it fun? I don't think so. We also have that basket, but I also don't think it's fun. We have colored basket, but it has a lid. As always, we can put some chests, because if you don't know... Wait a moment. We had emergency phone, but there is no emergency. So everything is good, but I would need to finish very soon. So let's sum it up. Let's check out. Let me position my thingies better. Okay, so let's sum it up. Let's check it out. Maybe we'll try it without. This doesn't work in the. Oh, without the UI. So without the UI, we can even go here. And why am I so big? Oh my god! Oh my god, what happened? Why am I so big? I grew like 5 inches. At least 5 inches. Jesus. Okay, so let's sum it up what we did today. So we totally scrapped my house. We created a new layout. As you can see, there are so many empty rooms that we will fill. And today we worked on the entrance. So we have a really small space where you can take off your shoes, you can leave your coat, there is my backpack, if I want to leave, there is a mirror so you can check yourself out, and of course, as a demon hunter, I have to have place to leave my glaives somewhere. And then there is basically a start of my entrance. I wanted to use big octagonal room, so I have a lot of space to build, because I decided that I want to have a river in my house, because why not? It's fun. I am a night elf. I love nature. Let's go. So I built a cross-shaped river. In the center there is a pandaren ornament with a turtle, because I like turtles. Oh my god, will I die? No, I don't. So let's start from the beginning, because I think it will be a bit easier for me. Will it? Yeah, I think I need a CP. Let's go for CP. Remember to stay hydrated. And let's do a good summary of our progress. So let's start at the entrance. What we did today. I scrapped my whole house and I am starting from the beginning. Right now we have a small entrance, basically just a place to take off your shoes. You can hang your coat. There is my backpack. If you want to check yourself in the mirror, you can. And of course, as a demon hunter, I need a place to hang my glaives. And then we have the beginning of the entrance. I decided I want to kinda recreate my old entrance, but I want to give it this oomph, this something bigger, grander even. So I decided that I will have full-on river near my entrance. And as you can see, it's quite... Oh my god. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. There is no one watching, so who cares? I will just stream it. Or I will leave it. It will be fun. Yeah. So once again, CPs, let's go. Chug, chug, chug. Remember to stay hydrated. So today I decided that I want to completely scrap my World of Warcraft house, plan something new and start a new one. So right now what we built today is this small entrance. You can just take off your shoes here. There is my backpack, there is my ghost. Hello ghost. You can check yourself in the mirror, and of course as a demon hunter I need a place to hang my glaives. And then we have the main entrance. I decided that I want to have a river, because in my previous house I just have this total ornaments from pandas and I have a lot of foliage around it. This time I want the full-on indoors, outdoors, outdoors, indoors experience. So basically, welcome to my river. We have 4 corners. There is a hidden flamingo, the one corner with the trees. Then, of course, small bridges. We have the Haranir corner with beautiful flowers. And there, as you can see, there is some canoeing happening. And oh my god, I'm in the water. Here is a ball corner. So basically, I clipped the ball fountain and put more balls here. Because why? Balls are fun. And there, if you look closely, you can see them. They are on a date. Look at them, so in love. There is no more horde, no more alliars, just pure love. Going out, staying in, there is always a waterfall. So basically I would like to have outdoors waterfall, but due to the item limit, I decided to build waterfall inside. So here is my little waterfall corner. And what's left? Basically, this is not the end. I will decorate every corner of this room. I will make sure that we have small spaces for picnics, maybe some weapon racks, so my guests can leave their weapons right at the entrance. And what else? What's left? What's left? I hope you will join me for my next decorating stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that if anyone is watching the YouTube video to the end, they had a lot of fun watching me fumbling my words. And that's all. See you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.